Okay, so today we are here with Lindsay at Epic Recreation. Lindsay is going to teach us a little bit about what they do and how they support the Spare Lake Valley. So, Lindsay, first, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you and why are you here?
I'm Lindsay. I am originally from Southern California. I moved to Utah about 6 years ago. I moved to Bear Lake in that 5-6 year range. Originally was in Logan, found Bear Lake, moved up here, and never really left. Loved it up here, and so kind of plan to be up here definitely. But yeah.
Understandable. So, how long have you been with Epic Recreation?
I've been with Epic for about 5 years. I started as a summer employee at one of our rental sites, just doing the Epic thing and renting day in, day out every summer, and slowly transitioned into more. I grew to love Bear Lake, grew to love the Snoop family that owns Epic, and love working for them. And it's just grown into something more and more each year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great news. So, tell me about it. What is it? What do they do? Who's that?
Absolutely. So Epic Recreation, we're a recreation company that services the Bear Lake area. We've been around for 12, going on 13 years, I believe. The Smoot family, Nate Smoot is the owner of everything we have here, and he started out at Highland Dam renting out some paddle boards and a jet ski, and there was opportunity up in Bear Lake and they could be up here, so they moved their operation up here, starting out of Ideal Beach, and it kind of has grown from there. And we now have 4 to 5 locations around the lake, given the year, and rent out a big fleet of UTVs, jet skis, boats, snowmobiles in the winter, and kind of have the year-round pull of recreation here in Bear Lake.
So all the recreation equipment and everything, where can people find you? How do they go about getting into these machines and enjoying them?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have 4 locations around the lake this year. This location here that we're standing at, we call this Black. This is our newest location. It stands for the Bear Lake Adventure Center. This is where all of our office buildings are, or office spaces are, and this is where all of our land rentals go out of. So our UTVs that go out up in the mountains just across the road, those will go out of here, and then all of our watercraft on trailers. So we operate with jet skis on trailers that people can hook their trucks up to and take them over to one of our other locations to launch, or our state marina to launch, and take them on their own. But that is our location here, and then we have 3 locations that are actually on the water with those rentals ready to go for that in the water. One of those being the Epic RV Park and Marina, that's about 10 minutes south of Garden City. At that location, it's a full-service RV park with 19 slots, and we have a public launch ramp that is open to use and for the public as long as water is high. So this year, it's a public launch, free and open to use. And then we have our fleet out of there that we run. So we have our guided performance surf boats that we do. So we send those out captive, and those will do anything. Basically anything you want them to go to. They'll surf, they'll wakeboard, they'll ski. It's a great option for people who get out of the lake. We have a fleet of pontoons, sea switches, and jet skis out of there. And then a little bit down the road, there's the private resort Ideal Beach. We're the concessionaire for them there. We run the same fleet. Those guide boats, pontoons, switches, and jet skis, those are reserved for the guests of Ideal Beach or those that have access to Ideal. And then we have one more public location up on the north end. We have our North Beach Hot Springs and Rentals locations. So we have public beach access there where people can just pay to use the beach and the hot springs, or they come to rent with us, and we run a big fleet of jet skis just over the amount of land that we have there, the amount of people that come into that location. We have a bigger fleet of jet skis there, and then we have those pontoon sea switches. We do a beach day where we set up canopies and chairs for them as well, that people can use and purchase, as well as those guided surf boats. We can definitely take those up there as well.
Goodness. Well, it sounds like no matter what they want to do, their needs are covered. I mean, get up in the hills or on the water, either way. So, with those 4 locations, what's the best way for people to find it? Is it best for if they book in advance, or can they walk in typically? How does that work? Where do they?
Yeah, best practice is to always book in advance. The summer fills up quick. We got more and more people coming into Bear Lake every single year. So people start booking their vacations earlier and earlier every year. We start getting calls in February for August. So the earlier the better. reserving in advance, they can go to our website, epicrecreation.com, and book there. We've got a brand new website this year that is a great platform to give them that information they need. It's a very easy booking flow. Or they can always call in. Our staff is always ready to help them as soon as they call in. We get them booked over the phone, get them even more information, talking to somebody over the phone, or they can walk right in. So if it's day of and they're just looking for something to do, we can get them out on ATV with what we have available left, or get them out on the water and take care of their needs.
Sounds awesome. So a little bit about you. I mean, yeah, you figure for that, but what is your favorite shake? Everyone talks about shakes. So
Yeah,
what's yours?
everybody comes to Bear Lake for the shakes. I would have to say my favorite shake is actually from Burger Barn. It's the banana cream pie shake. They use real bananas, they use Milo wafers in them, and it is phenomenal. It's not one that most people go for. Everybody goes for those raspberry shakes, which are very good. But I would have to say that banana cream pie shake.
Sounds good. And then what's your favorite trail? I mean, you're going out by yourself. Or,
Yeah.
You know, what you recommend? What trail?
Most recommended trail, one I've probably done more than any other trail, is actually directly across the street from our location here. It's called Garden City Canyon. So we pop across the road, hit Garden City Canyon. There's a few lookout points that show you all of the lake and all of Garden City, and it's fun to put into perspective our little town that we have here. In regards to how big the lake is. And so you can see the whole lake, and then that takes you to the top of Logan Canyon. You go underneath the highway through a tunnel, and that pops you out on the other side of the Forest Service Road, or the Sinks Road that people call it. Head down there a little ways, and then we turn off at Richardson's Fork, and that's a little bit more technical of a trail than Garden City Canyon, so that adds a little bit more fun and variety to the ride. And so you'll go down Garden City Canyon until you hit Highway 89 again, or Bear Lake Boulevard, sorry, and then it brings you right back into town where you can stop and get that cream pie shake.
Well, that sounds like a great day. So, one last question.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Bear Lake Monster?
I have yet to see the Bear Lake Monster. Everybody's searching for him. I have not seen him, but I believe so.
I mean, with your time on the water, I'm
I know, I am bound to see him.
Well, thanks for your time today. To come in and enjoy the day with you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes,